Hi, I am Tomita. I would like to introduce the Astronomy Day in Schools project. The authors, Paulo Bretones and I, are co-chairs of sub-working group of the Astronomy Day in Schools under the Commission C1 of the IAU. There are many sub-working group members. With this project, we want to help schools around the world share their astronomy education practices and interact with each other. Please visit our project website. Sorry, in this slide, the title banner is still old one. Please share short videos or photos of your practice. We would also like to maintain a repository of your valuable inputs, which we are now working to develop to help create a network of teachers and students all over the world. Examples of the photos are here. The middle school students in Romania were given 60 minutes after school to represent the autumnal equinox by painting. On this day, day and night are 50-50 for the entire planet. These are impressive and beautiful student painting works that are hard to believe that these are the works of 12 to 14-year-old students. At the autumnal equinox of 2021, students tried to determine the latitude of the observation site by measuring the altitude of the sun when it was due south. Here are photos of the practice in Puerto Rico and Chile, practice in both the northern and the southern hemispheres simultaneously. The Astronomy Day in Schools project is not just a repository of teaching materials, but is unique in that it aims to create a strong network of students and teachers by having quarterly live programs between students and teachers around the time of March equinox, June solstice, September equinox, and December solstice. We started a pilot program in 2021 and have communicated each other through introduction of various practices by teachers and students from many countries. This is a flyer for the first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, and sixth round. Just the other day, we have held the seventh round on September 30th. The September equinox, which is autumnal equinox in the northern hemisphere, is also celebrated as Meragan, one of the 4 important ceremonies in Iranian calendar. Here's a brief look at what happened at this live program. From Japan, several classroom activities were introduced. This is one of them. An elementary school teacher took photos of sunset location changing every day. And from these photos, students discussed to understand the changing position of the sunset. This is a report by a teacher of the third graders, 8 to 9-year-old students. From Thailand, many activities of students organized by NARIT, the National Astronomical Research Institute of Thailand, were introduced. This slide shows portable, fairly large, assembled planetarium. Japanese high school students who joined this live program were also working on planetarium building at the school club activity. It is likely that high school students and the National Astronomical Research Institute of Thailand will exchange information on the portable planetarium in the future. This is one of the great results of this live program. From Iran, a series of photos of sunset before and after the autumnal equinox were presented, taken by the teacher and then by the students. This is a teaching material to help students understand that the angle of the sunset is related to the latitude of the observing side, that the angle does not change from day to day, and that the position of the sunset changes from day to day. By the way, the educational environment in Iran is currently threatened, especially for women and girls. Iranian schoolgirls are also standing up against the political power over women and girls. In response to the domestic protest movement, the internet is currently not freely available in Iran. Despite this, Iranian teachers managed to connect this live program to introduce the material and the activities of their students. It was a powerful message from the Iranian teachers to continue education network with the world, no matter what happened. From Bulgaria, Ivo Jokin, Nayek Bulgaria, introduced the student activities and teaching materials shared at the European Research Night. Ivo encouraged the participating Japanese teachers and students to join the various campaigns organized by European teachers. It seems that the Japanese students have gained a new and unique window to the world. From Romania, there were presentations from 9 schools. They introduced Romanian events and cultural aspects of the autumnal equinox, as well as what goes on in their schools. They told us very enjoyable stories and cultural customs, such as they do not pick the last fruit from the tree in the harvest to thank Mother Nature on this day, and they do not scold their children on this day. Many students joined the live program along with their teachers. From Egypt, Dr. Somaya Saad of Nayek, Egypt, gave an introduction to teacher training for female teachers. This live program was recorded and will be edited and made available to the public. The online program was 2 hours long. There were many students and teachers present, so all presentations were given in a short and hurried time slot. The goal was to create a bridge between teachers and between students. In order to have this kind of exchange meeting, the world must be at peace, and we must be able to keep in touch with each other without anxiety. Iranian students have given many presentations at previous online meetings. Together with their teachers, they have also created national and international networks. The fact that Iranian students were not able to participate in this time shows that our activity and astronomy education in general are deeply affected by the political situation. We hope that Iranian women and girls will be safe and that their pursuit of academic, cultural, and human rights values, together with their network with the rest of the world, will open a new era for Iran and the world.